let's talk about the confirmation number. Now, this applies to every single call. It doesn't matter what type of call it is. You could be working on follow-ups, you could be working on cancellations, on renewals, on marketing, on referrals, on any single call that you make. When you set up an appointment, it's mandatory to offer a confirmation number. Now, the reason why I created this confirmation number step, because this is a step that you need to follow, is simply to add value to the appointment and also to test their honesty to determine if they're actually going to make it to the appointment. Now, one of the biggest issues that we have in common is that we set up a lot of appointments and they don't show up. Now, when you start looking at all the situation, there's a lot of reasons why they don't show up. Now, we're not going to talk about those reasons right now. What we are going to talk about is using this tool to help you confirm and test their honesty to see if they were actually planning on making it to the appointment. I'll give you an example. Sometimes I could be on a call and I'm working on a couple other things, so I'm not really paying attention. I'm just going along. Yes, 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 I'm interested. I'm interested. They could set up an appointment for me, and maybe I agree to the appointment without really knowing that I'm agreeing to the appointment. I just went along. Maybe I'm watching TV. Maybe I'm texting. Maybe I'm doing something else. You really don't know what the customer is doing at the moment. So you really don't have an idea if they're actually fully giving you their attention, which you should interact with them through the course of the call to make sure that they are. But let's assume that you already set up at least determine the appointment. Let's say the customer is going to come in tomorrow at 11. So you're going to introduce a confirmation number. Now, the confirmation number could simply be the office and the time. So if they're going to LA1, the confirmation number could be LA1, and if their appointment is at 12:00. So LA1, 12:00. So simply giving them a confirmation number, you're going to make it more realistic. You're going to add value to the appointment. So that's one. Number two, you're going to test their honesty to see if they were going to make it to the appointment by asking them, sir, before I set up the appointment, were you 100% positive that you can make it in tomorrow at 10? Sorry, at 12. If they hesitate or they tell you, no, you know what, actually I have to work, then that confirms that technically they weren't ready from the beginning. So you were going to schedule an appointment, you were going to get excited, and then next thing you know, they weren't going to show up. Now, number three, you're going to use the confirmation as a guarantee of locking the rate, of locking the conversation, the information that you gave them. So you're going to ask them, are you sure you can make it in? Are you 100% positive that you're going to be able to make it in tomorrow? And the reason why I'm asking is simply because this confirmation number is going to lock the rate, going to lock the quote, it's going to lock the information, it's going to save the information that I gave you, and I really want you to take advantage of these promotions. Now, if you miss your appointment, there's a possibility that you're going to lose the promotions. So number four, if they miss the appointment, they're going to lose the promotions. Well, there's a possibility. So once again, you're going to give them a confirmation to add value, okay, to make the appointment realistic. Number two, you're going to give them the confirmation to test their honesty on them showing up to the appointment. Number three, you're going to convince them that the confirmation is going to save, is going to lock the information that you want. And number four, if they miss their appointment, they're going to miss the promotions. They're going to lose on the promotions. So let me just give you a quick scenario. So I'll tell you, sir, I'm ready to process your appointment. Matter of fact, I appreciate the time. I'm almost done. I need 30 seconds more. I'm actually going to give you a confirmation number, so you need to bring this to the office. Now do me a favor, as I'm completing this step, can you grab a pen and paper and let me know when you're ready? Always ask them for a pen and paper. You want to make sure they're writing it, okay? If not, how do you know they're taking you serious? And as soon as they're ready, you're going to tell them, perfect. Before I process this appointment, before I give you this confirmation, let me just review something real fast with you. Now, first of all, I'm excited to have you come to the office tomorrow at 12. Now, before I process this confirmation, let me just give you a little bit of information. Now, this confirmation is going to guarantee the quote, is going to lock the information, is going to save all the information that I discussed with you today. So by the time you come to the office, everything is going to be there. All you need to do is just give us the confirmation number, and it'll be easy. Now, before I process this, I want to make sure that you are 100% positive that you can make it to the appointment tomorrow at 12. And the reason why I'm asking you, sir, is because if you were to miss your appointment tomorrow, then there's a possibility that you could lose the promotion. So I really want to help you. I really want you to take advantage of these promotions. I really want you to come in and get this rate, which is more affordable. But I want to make sure that you can make it in tomorrow at 12. So are you pretty positive that you can make it in? And then you wait for their response. If their response is yes, you continue. You're going to give them your number, your name, the office. If they need the address, you're going to give them you're going to remind them to bring their IDs. Don't introduce license. You send them ID, registration, proof of insurance if it's necessary. Also, you're going to tell them to give you a courtesy call just in case they're running late or they have any issues. So you're going to tell them, sir, just give me, if possible, if you're running late, if anything changes, just give me a call. Call me, let me know, so at least I can reschedule you. I really want to make sure you take advantage of these options. So you're going to use this confirmation through the ending process to convince them that with this confirmation number, the information is saved, and also that you want to help them, so they need to make sure they show up. And if they're not able to show up, at least to call us and let us know so we can reschedule. So don't forget, you need to use this confirmation step on every single appointment that you schedule.